everybody, this is Leslie of Silver Moon Creations and welcome back to my channel. And I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed. I truly appreciate you coming to join me here on my channel. So today is going to be my first couple of days of entries for Junk Journal July 2024, which is hosted by MegJournals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. And so every January and every July, usually Meg will do a junk journal monthly challenge. In the junk journal community, January and July are known as Junk Journal January and Junk Journal July. So they've graciously have given out handouts, which has some free digitals if you are in need of some digitals. I will put a link to Meg's channel down below in my description box so that if you are interested, it is still the beginning of the month and you can, it's an open collaboration, so you can hop in and hop out whenever you want. Like I said, I'm a little late to it, so I only found out from some of my friends here on YouTube that I'm really good friends with. And that's pretty much how I found out about it. I totally forgot, actually. So I quickly made a journal to put all of my pieces for each day. And what I did was I took a plain paper bag, and it is like one of those larger lunch type bags, but it's not a lunch bag. You know, when you get food delivered and sometimes they'll have the food, especially like from Italian restaurants, they'll have it in a bag. So that's what I used to create my journal. Let me come out a little bit. And what I did was I pretty much collaged it. I took this off of the piece from what Meg had created, and I just put some digitals and different papers and stuff I had on it. And I sewed in one signature. So I figured I could use this multiple times. So that's why I didn't really go too much in decorating. I just put YouTube collaboration because I figured maybe I could do this, use the same book for January. So on the inside, what I did was I made envelopes, like little pockets where I could put stuff. This came in Meg's packet that she had that was free for everybody to use. And basically it's if you want to, you know, write any notes about stuff that you're doing, stuff like that. So I folded it so I had plenty of room that I could put it into here and that it would fold. And then what I did was I took the digitals that was given to us by Meg and or Get Messy Art, and I just cut them all up and I stuck them in this envelope. So at some point during the month, you know, I'm hoping to use some of these, but I figured this was a perfect way of putting stuff in the front. And I'm also, the way that I did it was I was using the flaps from the bag. I had opened up the bag, and so you had the flap, and that's what I used. And then I also used the flap on the bottom and folded that up, and that's how I got this pocket. And then that's day one, but we'll get to that. Then in the back again, I did collage and I did the same exact thing. This one has a little pocket, and then this also too was a larger piece from MegJournals. So that fit nicely right into there. So I put that there. And then I have a smaller pocket up here that I can stick stuff in here. Like I said, it doesn't go real far, but I can certainly stick stuff in there. So that is the journal that I created. Now let's go into, I did day one and then we're gonna do day 4 together. And so day 1 I did, let me bring in a little bit here, was spark. So the first thing that I thought of was spark of imagination. So for me, I thought of reading, because I know as a child when I used to read, I used to like to read fantasy books, mystery books, stuff like that. So your imagination pretty much takes over when you start to read. And so I have these cute little girls sitting on a bed. This was a sticker that I had. And then I used one of my Tim Holtz windows and placed it over, so you were looking inside of their bedroom as maybe it was getting ready for bedtime and mom was going to be coming in to read them a story before bed. I know as a child, I know my parents used to read to me before I went to sleep. And then you have this cute little girl with this big giant book that she's trying to read. And I just took some of my papers from BB Crafts and I used that as my backing. And now for the pages that I used for the, let me take this out, the actual journal itself, what I did was I have a ton of Amazon packaging paper. So I ripped them all down to size and I altered them by color. And that's kind of how I did that. But so this was day 1. Then day 2 was postcard. Well, let's move you over here because you're going to say day 3. So what I did was I have a vintage postcard here. And what I did was I wanted to make a pocket for it. So I took all different stuff that was relating to travel and what I think of when I think of postcards. So I have a couple of maps. I have an original stamped image here from a post office, which was back from March of 1986, I think. And then I have one of my snippets that I had just found in one of my pieces that I had off to the side. And I said, you know what? It's got a stamp on it. I said, I'm going to, and that's how I chose my colors. I went with the red, and I made sure that I had prominent red in here. And then she had red in her bow and in the flower. So I thought that was perfect. And of course I went vintage. And then we have this post office telegraph. And I figured that would be good for me to put my vintage postcard. So postcard was number 2. That was day 2. Now day 3 was fold. Now when I think of fold, I think of laundry. I think of other things, but the main thing that popped into my head was folding laundry and how I can't stand doing laundry. So what I did was I went to Canva and I created this scene on Canva. And of course I put fold, wash, dry, laundry services. And what I did was I just took some Dollar Tree papers. I took some, this actually was from washi tape that I had purchased from the washi tape shop a long time ago. And I had kept it because it's got the pretty pink flowers and stuff on it. So I layered that on top. And then what I did was I went to try and find something, and so I found buttons, and it says today's look. And needless to say, based on, you know, laundry, you're laundering clothes and folding clothes. And then I just went with the buttons, and I have a whole big thing of buttons. So I went and grabbed some of the button colors that I thought worked well with this, and then I just wanted to add a couple of little flowers because I thought it was a little bit empty. And then 2, I put a penny. I wasn't going to put a quarter, but you know, when you're like me and you live in an apartment and you have to go to the laundromat, you have to use coins. So that I think of using coins for the laundry. So that was day 3. Now we're going to work on day 4 together. Now, day 4 is labels. Now, I went and I made my labels, and what I did was I used these are from Michael's. I had purchased these with gift points, like points that I had from purchases, and so I've been trying to use these, and this is the perfect type of project to use it because I can do my labeling. And so for labels, what I was able to come up with was, I have just went shopping yesterday, so I have a couple of things here. This is going to be our base. This was from shallots, so we're going to use this, and I think we're going to use either this one or this one because I bought sweet potatoes. And then I cut the barcode and all the information with, you know, from BJ's and stuff. So I put that off to the side. And then I have this. This was actually from the sweet potato bag, so I thought that might be a good offset of color. And then I just grabbed a couple of pieces here that I'm gonna try and incorporate. So I will show you what I'm gonna create here. And I never have an idea in my head until I start working. Whatever comes out is usually very, very generic. So I'm just gonna lay this down. So I'm gonna take my 3-in-1 glue here. I'm gonna use this as our base. Okay, so I hope everybody is well. I will apologize. I do not have a cold, but I've been having issues with medical issues. Let's just put it that way. And one of them now is, you know, dry eyes, dry mouth. So I tend to get a very grovelly voice, and lately I've been finding myself coughing a little bit more. So gotta love when you find new conditions that pop up. All right, so let's see here. I know I definitely want to use this. Can I separate this? I probably can I? Yes, I can. I don't want the back part. I only want the front part. Oh. So the other night I sat here till about 1 o'clock in the morning trying to get some of these completed for you guys, only because I knew I was going to have to play catch up because I had doctor's appointments to go to, and then with other stuff. So actually I can take that off. I don't need that. All right, so let's see how we want to do this here. I usually put that up on top. This is supposed to be like a little doily. So I was thinking maybe I could put that there. And then I have this Old Butcher's Row, so I figured butcher. And then we have this, which is something Henry Churchman Family Grocer, wine, spirit, ale, and provision merchant. So I thought that was pretty cool. I may not even need the sweet potato one. I think we just may go with this. And then I don't know, for some reason I was thinking Monday. And then we have this custom order, thinking that might go there. Maybe we'll put a serial number. And then I have this returned I think it's kind of funny. Actually, I think we'll put maybe this. Let's put some walnut stain on here because I don't want, oh, that was good, Leslie. Use the wood side to put, oh gosh. I'm trying to hurry to get this up and loaded today. I have to go pick up John. We had just purchased a new vehicle and somehow the battery drained on his remote. So I have to go and bring my key fob and the batteries, and hopefully that should be the end of it. And he thinks he knows what happened. So, and after what he said, it kind of does make sense. Okay. Let me put this down here. So these are stickers. So it's like a paper doily. Put you like that. May have to glue you, probably. Put that to there. That there. So the day I'm shooting this is on the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day to everybody here in the United States. Now, I think I want to round the corners on this. I don't know if I can, but we're gonna see. Oh, it worked perfectly. Let's see if it'll work on this one. Not so well. I think, there we go. That worked now. All right, so let's get part of this down here. Put you on a jaunty angle here. I think, well, I wanted to leave that open because I want to stick stuff, I think, underneath that. Let's do the bottle and the bottle of wine. Put some glue. Because then I'm hoping once I get back, just uploading another video that will be going up, which hopefully will be up even before this one. I'm trying to start participating in a whole bunch of different collaborations and stuff like that, so I think I am going to put that there. I kind of like that. I like having that pop of color more so than just the blue and the purple. Let's see if we can get that in there. But when you do these, sometimes you end up coming really far out of your comfort zone when it comes to certain things. I will tell you that. You know what? I'm going to put that there. Like, I was looking at some of them and I'm like, oh, well, they seem pretty easy for the most part. It's not something that we don't already work with most of the times when you do junk journaling. I have a feeling this is going to take a while. I'm going to end up having to put clips and stuff on this to get this to stick, but all right. So let's see, where do we want to put this? Maybe we'll put this here. I want to that up a little bit. Gotta watch my time. I have to go pick up John. And I'm doing good. I should have plenty of time. All right, we're gonna put that there, I think. It's the netting. Ooh. Okay, now do I want to add anything else before I put, I think I'm good. Let's put the order number. I wanted to put Monday. I think we'll put that right there. And then, what else did I have here? I have the returned, the serial number, the customer's order number. Let's see, do I want that there? I know I definitely want to put the serial number down here. Actually, I think I'm going to put it right there. I prefer that because it looks like it's the serial number. I think we'll put this here. And I don't even think I need returned, to be honest with you. I do kind of want something here though. What do I want? I don't think I have any flowers that would go, or do I? Or I have this one. I've had these for so long. Definitely not green, definitely not yellow. All right, I think we're putting that right there. Mine made up. I thought that would be nice because with a bottle of wine, and we didn't use our sweet potatoes, but I like the look of the shallots. So this is day 4 So this is going to be my first 4 days. And again, we have Spark, we have Postcard, we have Fold, and last but not least, for day 4, we have Labels. And I used the label from my shallots that I just bought yesterday. So thank you all for joining me, and I hope you will really consider joining in on this collaboration. It is, like I said, it is fun. You don't have to do every day. You can hop in and hop out whenever you want. And so it's really, I think, a good way of, especially in the summer where maybe you're a teacher and you're home for the summer, and this is something that you can get your art in on a daily basis. So thank you to Meg and to Get Messy Art for another wonderful monthly collaboration that we're going to be working on. And so don't forget, I will put Meg's information down below in the description box if you are interested in more information. And I will see you all for the next one. And I have to look at my list here, which will be lettering. And I was working on that last evening in Canva. So that is going to be more of a spooky theme. So stay tuned for that. We're going to close the book on today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye.